What's going on, YouTube? Yeah, I'm still up. It's the first year. Look back, man. Analysis. I survived the first year. We survived. L.M.S, last man standing. Took these people on. I truly did it for the people. What's up, Buggy? Because I fell asleep today at like 5, 6-ish. It was like 5. Matter of fact, like almost 5, 10 minutes to 5. And I slept till like 11 something. So it's over. I'm up. Man, my man Suicide was just live. What the hell? Who's bothering Suicide, man? Leave that nigga alone, yo. Suicide don't even fuck with nobody for real, man. That's crazy. Tulsa Fig. Is Tulsa Fig? Is Tulsa is in Oklahoma, Tulsa? Because I never really thought about it like that until Chemo just said Tulsa like that. But I'm up, y'all. I'm just running my mouth, talking shit. It's a lot. I realized tonight that I've been on Shametv, been on YouTube for a year. It's not what I thought it was gonna be. I'm gonna be completely honest. Yes, all right. It's not what I thought it was gonna be. I'm gonna be completely honest. I really just thought that I'd get up here and share my little opinions and rock like that, and meet new people, which I have, connect with people, link with people who are like-minded, which I have to the most part, and for the most part, excuse me. But it's late, so everybody should be asleep. All the kitties. I could be bad. Now, I didn't know that this shit was this WWE. I didn't know that this shit was this fake. And when I say this, man, it's like everybody that I held in esteem, everybody that I fucked with, everybody that I always said, nah, I'll give the benefit of the doubt to. Every time you look back at it, or I look at it, it's like that person ended up being full of shit. It's not going to change the way I do shit. I'm always going to continue to approach the situation the same. I'm always going to be like, yo, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I'm not going to prejudge you. I'm not going to basically be prejudiced. I'm not going to prejudge you. But it's coming to the point now, man, where I'm going to have to start doing that to a lot of people, man, because this is too much. Like, I can't, everybody that I respected, from Boyce Watkins to Willie D to, like, I heard Willie D the other day, when I started looking into that iPhone shit that people were talking about involving him. And I said, okay, I'm going to look into this shit. So I go and I look into the shit, and I hear his explanation for it. And the explanation that he gave was so lame and so cockamamie. It was like, dog, only some sort of imbecile would believe that type of story. Only some imbecile would be like, okay, that's the reason why you were scamming motherfuckers out of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars. because you was in your feelings. So since somebody had did something to you, you just gonna scam everybody else who ain't have nothing to do with it. Like, that shit don't even make sense. You was doing that shit because it was profitable for you. You were doing that shit because it paid you. And ultimately, that's where we at right now, man. It's like, this YouTube shit that I see now, this YouTube shit is a hustle. That's all it is. It's a hustle. Like, most of the characters that you see up here are that. That's why I use the term characters. These people are characters. They are not genuine people. From Polite to Sarnetta to everyone, they're characters. I met a couple people from my YouTube who are subscribed to my YouTube page, and this has been recent. It's all about the bread, Boogie. That's all it is. It's like when we were focusing on the unemployed black male YouTuber. I kept saying the only reason I'm talking about this is because these people will do anything for money. What up, Leonard? These people would do anything for bread. These people will sell out because they'll compromise because they have no choice but to. If I got other revenue streams, if I got other ways to pay my rent, I don't have to worry about what my supervisor is going to say if I'm late. I don't have to worry about what my supervisor is going to say if I call in. I don't have to worry about none of that shit if I got other revenue streams that are enough to pay my rent. Meaning, if I know I'm going to be okay, I don't need to act the way that my coworker has to act about the job. You see what I'm saying? If a woman is, especially sisters, y'all know, if you working somewhere and that job pays your bills, but the lady right next to you, her husband makes $70,000 a year, $70,000 to $100,000 a year or something like that, where he makes enough where he pays majority of the bills. So when she works, she doesn't have to take her checks and go pay rent and shit like that. It's a totally different situation. So the way she looks at the job may be different than the way you look at the job. When they come with new rules saying, okay, new employees, you can't have your phone out on the desk at the job, blah, 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 unless it's 3 o'clock, near clock out time, where you might need to contact your children or whatever, when schools are letting out or whatever. Like, you might not like it, but you got to deal with it because this is how you pay your bills. But this, she don't have to. She could be like, you know what? F that. You're not about to tell me I can't have my fucking phone out like we're in middle school or some shit. I'm grown. You hire me to do a job, I'll do the job. Whether my phone is on the desk or not should play no part in an adult doing their job. So if she takes that position, she could take that position and be like, fuck that. Why? Because she doesn't have to compromise herself to pay her bills and survive. So when you dealing with these YouTube dudes, this is what they're doing. Like, my mind was open to a lot of shit tonight that I was listening to when I woke up for that's what made me do this stream. I just decided I was in Suicide's chat, live stream that he was doing, man. I was just everywhere tonight and listening to different shit about different people that I used to always give the benefit of the doubt to. I started learning that from a lot of sisters, hearing from sisters who was fucking with these niggas in this conscious community. Hearing a lot from these sisters who was dealing with these niggas at these lectures and shit like that, hearing basically their testimonies. Them talking about how these niggas are broke as fuck out there bumming rides. All you niggas who bum rides at lectures and shit, you know exactly who the fuck you are. You's a fucking bum. All you niggas who go to lectures and don't even have enough money to pay for your own fucking tellies and shit like that. So you gotta try to woo some fucking chick and swindle her out of her feelings and possibilities of relationships and shit with a nigga she think conscious and about the same righteous shit she about, etc., all to find out that nigga, you just need somewhere to stay for the weekend while you in town. And you ain't got enough game like a real fucking boss nigga to just say that. Cause if she likes you, she's gonna let you stay anyway. What up, Tiff? Yeah, that's my nigga. So glad when I see you, miss you. Let assholes come between good people. Yeah. But that's how it is, man. That's how it is, man. Like, you got a lot of these niggas who's just on the hustle. Like, their YouTube page is a hustle. When you hear them start talking shit like, well, my numbers and this hustle time, it's all hustle. It's all hustle. Don't no grown man, gainfully employed grown-ass man who goes to work every day and pays his bills and lives, takes his woman out, goes out, do shit, pot shit, based off of the money that he makes when he gets up and busts his ass and go out, whatever it is, whether he owns his own business, whether he work, whatever the case may be. If you get up and you do that shit and you move and you got places to be in the morning or night, whatever your shit, however you move, you got places to be every day. You move and shake. If you I don't even give a fuck if you a retired grandmother who basically watch your grandkids all day and help take care of whatever situations, your elderly mother or aunt or whatever, and you got your shit together and you move and shake all day, nigga, YouTube ain't gonna be your life. You not gonna come out trying to hustle and swindle other black people when you come on YouTube, because that's not, you don't need that shit to move forward in life. These niggas need this shit to move forward in life. And I found that shit absolutely horrible. I was like, yo, that shit, it's the same reason why I do what I do. It's like, yo, there's never gonna be any respect. There's never gonna be any fucking, not just respect, there's never gonna be any sort of togetherness when it comes to black women and black men, because of the images that are always put out there. And people are going to look at the image that's put out there. And what the fuck is put out there? That, yo, I came to this lecture because I'm all about unity too. And I hear a lot of brothers talking about it. And I met this brother who has a YouTube page who does this, and he talks about this and he talks about that. And then when I meet this nigga, he's trying to fuck me in a car, or he's trying to get me to pay for a hotel room because he don't have money, or it's like, come on, nigga. Come on, nigga. Why the fuck you even go if you know you ain't got no fucking bread to pay for no fucking room? Can't even hit my J. Running my mouth. Like, come on, man. That's embarrassing. We already told you niggas, the whole world is watching these videos. I have subscribers, more than one or two, from England, nigga. When I go through YouTube, my little analytics shit, especially on Shametv, dog, it's motherfuckers in the Netherlands that watch my videos. The Netherlands, yo. Jamaica, Africa, all over Africa, nigga. Like, come on, yo. There's motherfuckers in Sweden who watch my videos. The information is there. It is what it is. Where people live in the regions and where they're from or whatever who watch your videos, the shit is right there. On YouTube. You could, if you have a YouTube page and you post regularly. That's how it is. It's hard out here for a pimp. It is, man. These niggas, yo, Shametv, East Watch, yo, Shametv too. We're definitely gonna start making it hard out here for these pimps. Like, cause these niggas been out here pimping the fuck out of niggas for too long. And it's sad. It really is. It's embarrassing. People are all over the world watching this shit. See, right there. There she is. Nigga went right there. What's up, 3,000? Like, it's too much, man. It's too much. It's just too much with it. And I never, again, thought it would be this way. I never thought I would hear things like that. I never thought I would hear sisters talking about how conscious guru niggas, she met conscious guru niggas and black power Hebrew niggas and all of this shit. And not only were they trying to fuck her over and swindle her out of her money, then the niggas they moving over. The next thing she knows, she's like, her mother's telling her about some dude hitting her up on Facebook, and it's this nigga. Then now they going after the older sisters, trying to swindle them out of fucking money and sex and whatever the fuck else they trying to swindle them out of. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you niggas? You want to know what my opinion, what the fuck is wrong with you? Your ass you do nothing all day. That's what's wrong with you. So the fact that you do nothing all day and you don't have nowhere to be, and let me say this right. Because there's a lot of brothers who don't do nothing all day, not because of choices, because they are unemployed. And they look for work, so that's what they do. But as far as working, they don't do shit all day as far as work because they're unemployed, but they're looking, and it fucks with them. If you do nothing all day and it doesn't bother you at all that you just do nothing all fucking day, yeah, you're who I'm talking to. You're definitely who I'm talking to. And so you're the type of nigga who will get caught or get caught up with a chick and she not fucking with you no more because she realized you a fraud or what you really about, and then turn around and try to fuck with her moms, nigga. Like, these niggas is fucking crazy. These fucking dudes are crazy. YouTube is a hustle, man. It's a fucking hustle, man. I'm starting to be skeptical of anybody who got over 10,000 subscribers. I'm starting to be skeptical of anyone who has like 15,000 subscribers and over. And you don't work. Boogie said, I'm glad I'm broke. I'd rather be broke with dignity. I'll take my position. I take my little, I'm just a regular guy, normal regular person with a little regular apartment, little regular trucks, regular cars, regular house, regular family, little regular everything, man. I go out to the movies and bars like everybody else for entertainment on the weekends when I'm not working. Smoke tree like everybody else to unwind and relax. Just a regular old dude, regular person. Not up here trying to get you to fucking donate to some ambiguous ass, never coming to fruition causes and shit. Always some sort of situation where money is needed, but then no one ever sees the end results of these things. And then when you bring this shit up, these weird ass fucking bum ass niggas had the fucking audacity to try to call you a hater. You just hating on them. Nigga, why the fuck would I hate on a fucking nigga who don't do shit every day? Not a fucking super billionaire nigga who don't do shit every day. I'm talking about a bum-ass, dumb-ass, bum-ass nigga who don't do shit every day. Yo, a nigga, I ain't even gonna say the name right now. A nigga who's on YouTube right now makes about $270 a week off YouTube. Okay? You know who he is. You probably know who he is. Especially if you had it your way in the recent days and hours. If you had it your way, you'll know who it is. And when this nigga says this shit, because I'm telling you, that's what this person probably makes like right now. AdSense is not what it was. So that's why you hear these niggas always going at you on the Patreon and the GoFundMe. These is niggas, again, unemployed, fucking do nothing all day, bum ass nigga. Only an unemployed, do nothing all day, bum ass nigga will have the cojones to actually come out and ask you for money. For no other reason than to really just ask you for it. He ain't asking you for the shit because there's some specific goal in mind. These niggas will take $270, which is half the income of weekly income of the regular person who's still out here just living month to month, for real. For real, you're living month to month. You make $500-600 a week, you could pay your bills as long as you keep working. You know what I'm saying? If you budget right, you could go out and travel maybe every 4 or 5 months or so. You could save up money for a big trip and whatever. High school first job checks. Exactly, nigga. And this nigga was talking about this shit like it meant something. Like, I'm looking at this nigga like, yo, so all that effort that you do, all them 6-hour live streams and 4-hour live streams and all that shit that you're doing, dog, that shit only accumulates you $260 a week, nigga? Like, if that's all you making, dog, you're better off. Like, do you know if you actually went to work for 6 hours a day, you could just go to work for 6 hours a day at $10 an hour, a measly ass $10 an hour. You could go to work for 6 hours a day for $10 an hour and make more than you would make off that YouTube page that you spent 14 hours sitting on your fucking ass in somebody's crib who's actually paying a rent in the fucking crib and actually paying bills and making shit happen all fucking day. Like, that shit is fucking baffling to me. And then these same niggas fucking call niggas haters. Why would I hate on a bum nigga who does nothing all day? You do nothing for hate to come. What the fuck? What up, man G? Fuck is wrong with these dumbass niggas, man? Looking back in a year of YouTube, any young person coming through and wanting to start a YouTube page, I'm going to tell you this right now. There's a few real, genuine people who have YouTube platforms, and there's a few real, genuine people who basically create the page, meaning the people who subscribe to your page become, all of you become like one big army, one big group, one big little family, little YouTube family, so to speak. So within that, you're gonna find genuine people, a few. The rest, the majority, is pure cutthroat ass fuck niggas, opportunist motherfuckers. And that's the people who running the pages. The people in the chats, they're familiars, wannabes, petty ass attention seekers. There's people on YouTube who argue about motherfucking wrenches. Yo, it's grown adult people on YouTube who argue about wrenches. They conspire against one another to get wrenches. No different than, I know y'all know about the gossipy fucking sisters in the church who's aspiring to move up. She don't want to be assistant choir director no more. She want to be full-fledged choir director. Some bullshit like that. Some weird-ass niggas at your job who want to be fucking, want to be the assistant manager. I want to be under the GM and blah, 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 and all that weird shit. That's what goes on in some of these chats, yo. So when you get a good core of 40, 50 people, because somebody once told me, for real, you ain't talking to nothing but 40 people. And I want y'all to remember that if you could get a good 40 people, you'll never need nothing else on YouTube. You don't need 1,000. You don't need 1,000,000. That's if you're not a YouTube, a scam artist, bullshit ass, hustling ass motherfucker who up here trying to hustle people. If you up here really just trying to give your 2 cents and let that be that, you're going to be all right. You want to know why you're going to be all right? I'm going to tell you why. When you make moves in your everyday life, when you make upgrades in your everyday life, on your home, your appearance, your everything, that shit comes from you. You earn that. You ain't got to hustle nobody to get that shit. You see what I'm saying? So when you doing your YouTube page, you could always be raw. You could always be you. You could always find, I don't need to make YouTube connections. I make connections if they're there to be made and if I fuck with the people. I don't need to go out. I don't need to, let's say, kiss red pill and blue pill's ass because they got a large platform as far as subscriber number count goes. Because I don't give a fuck. Because nothing I can do with them 2 niggas is going to change the fact that my rent going to get paid, my bills going to get paid, my car's going to get gas in it, all that shit from me doing what I'm supposed to do as getting my ass up every day and moving around and trying to do something like everybody else. So whatever the fuck goes on Ain't nothing gonna shake that. Keep that. If you trying to start a YouTube page and you a young person out here, keep that in mind. Still go to work, nigga. Still chase your dreams. Still chase your goals. And when you're home, and when you on lunch, I found a way to do this shit while I was at work. Part of my job, what I have to do in the morning, I was able, because I'm out there, I'm out by myself in a big ass fucking yard by myself. So basically, I'm like, okay, well, I could spend 20 minutes talking to people in the morning, saying good morning, talking about what happened last night or what may be going on or whatever. I'm able to do that. You could do that same shit. You could go hard at it if you want to. It don't fucking matter. The point being, you don't have to fucking sit around all day trying to strike it. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to strike it rich, nigga. Off you. What are you, 49er or something? The gold rush? You know, fucking, I'm dropping everything on YouTube. Nigga sell his car, his house, and pawn his watch, and do all that shit just to buy microphones and laptops, and, you know what I'm saying, position himself near the closest, closest to the McDonald's as he possibly can, or whatever store you may be or neighbor you jacking Wi-Fi from, and shit like that. Like, you do all that bullshit. Like, man, come on, man. You was better off just getting a job, nigga. If you got that job and then still made $270 a week off YouTube, then now you doing something. Now you doing something. You know what I'm saying? And I mean real work, not scamming your local city or state out of money, out of fake-ass workman comp suits. Because that shit is bullshit too, nigga, because that ain't no livable wage that they giving you, dumbass. It's not a livable wage. Be a fucking dude, man, a real dude, man, the world watching, man. You gonna cut up and act like a fucking clown all the fucking time? Everything that you do, everything that you talk about is on some fucking bullshit. All you niggas running around acting like y'all teachers and scholars, but ain't taught shit and ain't got nothing to fucking show for it. Everybody who has a GoFundMe that's been accumulating thousands of dollars, but you ain't produced shit from the GoFundMe. Every single one of you niggas who've ever done that shit is on notice right now that I'm gonna call you out for that shit. I don't give a fuck if your platform is small, and I don't give a fuck if you think that you a boss-ass nigga with a big platform on YouTube. I done reached out and touched big so-called boss-ass niggas on YouTube before. That's why, whether they say it or not, you know who the fuck I am. You all know who the fuck I am. And you're gonna know who the fuck I am. Even more if I keep hearing more and more about so-called conscious niggas going to lectures with no money, swindling fucking sisters out of fucking money, swindling for rides and shit, swindling sisters out of money for somewhere to stay because you don't have enough money. Why the fuck are you there? You there because you hustling. You done poured everything in on, we all in. Let's just go all in on this conscious hustle shit. Embarrassing the fuck out of us, making us look bad, making us look horrible, because you're out here running your fucking mouth, talking all this smart conscious shit, but then when you show up at the event, nigga, you got a bag hoping somebody be charitable to you. And it's usually a woman, and you're usually lying to her, telling a whole bunch of shit you want to hear so that she will allow you to then use her car while you're out there for the weekend, thinking that she's making a connection with this conscious brother that she just met. Nah, she's just dealing with Taquan, the fucking local jackass. The local jackass who's articulate other than the regular local jackass who uses slang and engages in fucking all types of weird shit. And that the same shit he does is just he doesn't get caught for his. He's slick with his, and the other dude is open with his. So you look at him as though he's the problem, which he is. But you avoid looking at this sneaky, slippery nigga in front of you. So I say, man, anybody who come out and got a problem with you identifying and pointing out something they say, yo, that's a red flag for me. That's a red flag for me. If you say something and I repeat it and you got a problem with me repeating simply something you fucking said, I'm about to go in. Because if I make a statement and you repeat what I said in context, not trying to twist shit or none of that shit, yo, I got to ride off of the pen and defend what I said. Stand on what I said. Or acknowledge that my position has changed. But niggas not going to get mad when you start pointing out shit that they do. Because I'm going to start pointing out everything that everybody's fucking doing. Young Pharaoh said that him and Seti going to basically cleaning up the community. I sent a video out to them today like, yo, that's what's up, my nigga. I'm glad y'all niggas said that shit because that's some real nigga shit. So if you really going to, let me say this again. That's some real, R-E-A-L, real nigga shit. So if you really, let me say this again, R-E-A-L-L-Y. If you really gonna do that shit, then really do that shit. Because enough is enough. And I said this, and I mean it. This is my year. First year through YouTube, Shametv. We still here. Shametv 2 now. We popping now. Trying to get this shit popping off. That's why I'm starting to post through here now. The fuck? Nah. If you really gonna do it, nigga, then really do it. Because if you really say that you really gonna fucking do some shit, and I really see that you really just half-assing, or you really just talking so that it seems as though you doing shit, I'm dragging everybody. Enough is enough. Because we don't have to talk about what I think is real and what you think is real. We're all black. We all got melanin. And you niggas know we all connect for real, for real. We are all fucking connected. And you know what the fuck real is. So if you really gonna expose niggas, everybody gets it. Nobody gets a pass. Nobody gets to fucking get caught flip-flopping and flamming with the same niggas that you banging on. Nah, that nigga, he's the same as them niggas. No, he's the same as them. If she doing this, she's the same as them niggas. She gets banged on too. No more passes. No man-woman passes. No fucking special secret friend passes. None of that shit. None of that shit. If anybody going to step in other than Young Pharaoh and Seti and like myself, other than me, and take on the undertaking of exposing all these fucking scam artists, hustler niggas. Sanchez. All you niggas is hustler niggas. And I don't mean hustling niggas like Niggas who get up and hustle and move every day. No, you niggas are fucking sitting around devising schemes to hustle people on fucking YouTube while the whole world's watching. That's why every time something gets back, about somebody's background, it's always shady. And I ain't talking about background in life. I'm talking about YouTube background. Meaning this nigga's out here saying he's a conscious something. Then comes out to find out he's completely full of shit. This person comes out and says that he's celibate and he doesn't engage in sexual intercourse because he's on a holy mission from the Lord to heal this person, heal black people, like the stupid shit Umar was saying. And then you all come to find out in reality, you all up in strip clubs 24/7. Like, what the fuck, nigga? Fucking the girls, all of that shit. Like, why would you say some shit like that and then be completely different? Enough is enough of that shit, nigga. That shit is called hustling, nigga. You're fucking scamming niggas. You are a fraud. If you do that, you are a fraud. You are engaging in fraudulent behavior. I don't care that you call yourself a teacher or a master scholar or whatever the fuck you want to call yourself. I seen niggas out of nowhere doing, what was it, y'all? 6 months ago, all the flat earth videos is when that shit started finally dying down. Now you not see all these niggas doing flat earth videos? Like, yo, you mean to tell me all you niggas have been studying flat earth for years, way before the conversation came up? Of course you haven't. These are what you call YouTube hustlers. They're going to sell you on the fact that they've been studying this for years and they're just here to show, nigga, this nigga's a fucking failed drug dealer. The fuck? These niggas are failed drug dealers and shit. They failed street niggas. They here to fucking, they still got the scam in them. These are successful petty theft niggas. They failed at selling drugs and hustling and shit, but when it came to petty theft and minor larceny and bullshit, oh, they passed with flying colors. That's why they could come. That's why I said a nigga did a video on Kev Gills one time and said, yo, nigga said, hey, he seen Shametv and these niggas hustling and shit. He said, hey, I could do that. Yo, you know what? Now that you look at it, that's exactly what he did. You know what? Now that I look at it, since we doing a conspiracy talk right now, Mr. So-called conspiracy, I really think Shametv sent him from the beginning. I really think he said that Shametv was the one who gave him the microphone, taught him how to use a microphone and what to do. He used to bang on everybody who banged on Shametv. Like, at the time when In the Black Media was heavy banging on Shametv's channel, yo, he used to bang on Shametv, on In the Black Media like a motherfucker for no reason. That's when he was banging on Young Pharaoh, saying he hope he get world starred and shit. I think he was getting, that Shametv really sent this nigga in the beginning, yo. We gonna really dive into that. Yeah, it was a little bit before your time, L Boogie. I think he sent them. I just think he did. I could be wrong. That's why I said think. But, yo, it's just what I'm not wrong about is this shit is a fucking embarrassment, yo. You want to know what I think about YouTube? My analysis a year later, Shametv. I think that YouTube is fucking embarrassing. I think that this shit is hilarious. I think that it's hard for me to do the serious videos that are up and coming that I'm doing. And let me ask you guys while y'all in here, is everybody okay with the little format change? You know, because I feel that the format change, it allows me to be more specific without you having to been there to hear it. You know what I'm saying? Like, meaning you didn't hear me say it during a live stream or during an hour and 10-minute live stream. I made certain points or whatever that were key or critical, and you weren't here to hear it because you were in earlier and then you dipped out or whatever the case may be. So I figure with these videos, if I just do the pictorial shit, which is specific right there to the point, the words, that maybe I could get my point across better. That's why I'm kind of gravitating to that right now and fucking with that right now. Because that's how, when I start pushing this other information, that's pretty much how I'm going to do it. But this right here, these live streams for the gloves, man. It's for these big mitts right here, G. This is what this, all right, Boogie, appreciate it. This is what it's just, YouTube is fucking, and I can't do other videos because I can't not say anything. We here, Snap, we doing the damn thing, man. We looking back a year later and my analysis of YouTube. And I'm in the twilight zone, y'all. I'm surrounded by fuck niggas. I'm surrounded by unemployed fucking niggas who are looking and will do whatever it takes to stay popping on YouTube. That's what I'm surrounded by. That's all that's up here. From Shametv on down. From Shametv on down. None of these niggas have no employment. No, if you take away YouTube, %87% of the black men that you see that are getting money from YouTube would be fucked up in the game. %87% of them, I believe, would be totally fucked up in the game. Some of them got their first real money in their life from YouTube. Some of these niggas got the first $1,000 check they ever had in their life from this fucking YouTube shit. That's a fucking shame. Yeah, if they don't, exactly, Snapella. If Seti and Pharaoh allow Kev Gills to slip under the radar, Kev Gills, who was caught, and I'm talking about recently, nigga. We ain't even in this is April, nigga, the first week. We ain't even at we barely halfway through the first week of April, nigga. This nigga just got caught by Shametv in like January. What the fuck? This shit recent, nigga. Ain't no way in the hell. Cause I heard that he was on, that Pharaoh called in his show talking about scammers and what they go. I'm like, what? How the fuck is you're talking about Shametv and all of, and etc. When he's talking about scammers, he's not just talking about Shametv, but he's talking about Shametv, his fucking flunkies, minions, and familiars, all them fucking niggas, his stands, all Shametv stands and wannabes out here capitulating to him, doing what he say. All these groups, Hebrew Israelites, I heard, and we all heard what Pharaoh said. So it's not no need for me to repeat that shit. Fucking public audio, just go listen to the shit. So if you're gonna do that shit, what's up, BCFC? If you're gonna do that shit, I'm sorry, G. I'm sorry, G. Something going on. Something's going on. Like my man Suicide said tonight, yo, something going on. I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. But something ain't right. Something just ain't fucking right. This nigga, there has been absolutely no evidence brought forth from Kev Gills to dispute anything that Shametv said. And as a matter of fact, not a matter of opinion, conjecture, or anything of the sort, as a matter of fact, he even stopped doing videos on Shametv for what? Months. Just this past March, just in March, he made, I think, a couple videos about Shametv. And he wasn't going hard or going in or none of that shit. None of it. Not trying to hear none of that, yo. I'm not trying to hear none of that, dog. So the call has been made. Yo, young Pharaoh, if you didn't know that this nigga said that you can't teach shit in the community, that don't have nothing to do with you supposedly being associated with Shametv. That nigga said you specifically, the shit you teach, you can't teach shit in the community because you don't know shit. That's what the fuck you said. That's what the fuck that nigga said. And fuck all that bullshit. If that's something, that's personal. If Pharaoh heard all that shit that nigga said and forgave him, that's his business. He could do that. That's personal. That don't have a motherfucking thing to do with me or none of the whole fucking world. What we talking about is, nigga, you niggas just made a whole announcement about all these scammers, frauds, lying-ass groups, niggas who's out here basically opportunist-ass niggas trying to take advantage of black people in our community and shit, and you niggas said y'all about to go bang on all these niggas. I even said I'm in total support of all that shit. Anytime I hear y'all doing it, the video getting a fucking like, and it's getting a share, or whatever the fuck else that has to go on with it. But I know one thing, if I find out or hear that, yo, you're calling Kev Gills? This nigga is directly associated with this nigga. This nigga openly does live streams talking shit about Shametv to his fans in the world, and then calls him and laughs at his fans that watch and listen to the show. Really? That shit get a pass? Hell to the no it don't. Hell to the no it don't. A fraud is a fraud, dog. A fraud is a fraud, nigga. Niggas who full of shit is full of shit. If Polite told a nigga to send him money, or that he was gonna send him a book, or he was gonna, if Polite right now held a fucking raffle and told niggas that if they won the raffle and then he's gonna send them 2 books and some status correction information for free, and he's gonna send them 3 t-shirts from his clothing line. Nigga, what the fuck? And he never sends it? We'll be pointing that shit out like, yo, look at Polite. He's frauding niggas, holding raffles and not giving nobody shit. Nigga, the same thing with this fraud, fake ass nigga. Same shit, same person. We talked about how Shametv and Polite was staging debates and staging beefs. And I put that shit out, and Pharaoh said that shit on his fucking show. So you know, and you talking about how them niggas is perpetrating and fucking acting like they beefing, and they really not fucking beefing. Meaning having backdoor conversations while pretending to be beefing. Yo, Kev Gills just got caught doing that same shit. And I'm not playing no audio, no more of that shit. And that's on my word. I'm not ever playing that audio no more. Nigga, that audio is out there to be heard. So I don't want to hear none of that shit about ain't nobody hear that shit or that's Shametv. Shametv ain't blend no fucking conversation. How the fuck do you blend for the new year? Ain't nobody going to be able to say nothing about Shametv and Kev Gills or nothing. Nigga, what the fuck was you talking about that he blended that? The fuck out of here, G. You more than open. You on this nigga on his show openly came out, nigga, and said he ain't got no problem with Shametv. Shametv ain't scamming nobody. What do you mean, Pharaoh? That nigga, you just said Shametv is a scam artist. He's full of shit. He tries to get people put in jail. He just tried to get you put in jail last year. Not only last year, this year. This year, Shametv tried to fucking say you was involved with some sort of kiddie porn or kiddie child porn exploitation shit. Really? Like, that's what I be meaning, dog, when I be saying, man, niggas either gonna be real about this shit or don't, or if you not gonna be real, yo, expect for me to say that, yo, this nigga is a fake ass nigga. Because being real is being real, nigga. That shit ain't got nothing to do with a personality, what I personally think is real, what she personally thinks is real. Nigga, we black, like I said. You know what the fuck being real is. Being real is being real. Exactly. And then calling, yo, that's some bullshit, G. I ain't trying to hear that shit. And Seti the general, nigga, I know you ain't trying to. I know them, it's Pharaoh. I ain't never heard no fucked up shit. As much as people talk about young Pharaoh, yo, is one thing I've never heard from this nigga. I've never heard somebody say, yo, young Pharaoh said that if I give him money, he's going to hand me this product or hand me this item, and I ain't never get it, and I've been giving him money, and I've never heard them conversations attached to Pharaoh. I've never heard them conversations attached to fucking Sarasuit and Seti. That's why I even said on the video, if them two niggas let us down, this shit is really over. Yo, Boyce Watkins is a fucking fraud. He's a puppet. Even if you didn't fuck with Boyce Watkins, we all thought was still this nigga is at least attempting to be pro-black and a pro-black businessman, blah, blah, blah. All the while, this nigga is Charles Wu pitchman for Genesis Corporation. Everything he's saying to you, he's literally paid a check to talk like that to you by Europeans who have a black, urban-based agenda. Target audience. Umar Johnson is a complete fucking fraud. Shametv is a complete fucking hustling lying ass nigga. Everybody that we come across this shit seems to be full of shit in some way. elder or not, male and female. When the fuck is something real really gonna be what we give? The hell? Hope the police ain't killing nobody. When is what we get gonna really be fucking real, G? Nigga said polite leather lips. That's wild, G. Polite leather lips. Yo, that dude, that kid Sunray said that nigga need to sell his lips. Whatever you do, you need to get that fucking money back, yo. You need to get that fucking bread back. D Prince, when you say YP, hold on. I gotta press it. YP is really blind to Kev bullshit. I really hope you not, Pharaoh. I'm sending this, I guess I'll say I send this right out to you, G. Like, I really hope you not blind to that nigga bullshit like that, yo. Like, that nigga's full of shit, dog. That nigga's full of shit. And if y'all really serious about what y'all doing and trying to really be real, man, and this is coming again, this is coming from a father, nigga. This is coming from a real black man who's fucking dedicated my time in my community, who's dedicated my time with kids in my community, nigga. Like, for free, no money, none of that shit. Who kept it real, nigga, who went to court, nigga, and stood on my own, nigga, against these people, nigga, without wavering, nigga, with a pregnant fucking girlfriend at the time, still standing my ground. I could have capitulated and wavered, nigga, I didn't. That's why I bang on niggas who run their mouth about what goes on in court and what you gotta, bitch, and you ain't been through it. I been through that fire, dog. I've been surrounded by fucking deputies, nigga. I've been deprived of fucking shit before, surrounded by these motherfuckers, told that they were gonna force feed me, nigga, because I said I ain't gonna eat, nigga, until I get what I fucking want. You don't know what the fuck that shit really like, dog. That's why I keep telling you niggas, yo. Y'all keep thinking that everybody out here is some sort of little troll, whatever. Yo, some of us is real niggas who was really just in the background just watching till we found out how full of shit y'all were. I'm not playing games, dog. You niggas is not gonna keep being fake on my fucking watch. Not gonna happen. I'll make 10 Shametvs. It'll be Shametv 3, Shametv 4, Shametv 5, nigga. It don't matter, nigga. It'll be 10 of these motherfuckers. I make 10 Shametvs with 300 subscribers on each one. Who cares? Fuck. You're not gonna, and the message still gonna stay out there. You're not gonna get away with that shit. Exactly, Snap. Like, yo, you can't, when you a real man and you go through something and you see niggas running around fucking playing around about shit like that shit, yo, that shit bites my ass, yo. That shit get me every time. And and hopefully that nigga Seti directly hear that shit, cause you too much of an OG for this to fall. Niggas is counting on you. Niggas is counting on that nigga Pharaoh, yo, to make sure you niggas stay real, because your platform is big enough to fucking make a difference if you let's just try to be real, yo, and see how far it gets us. We already know what capitulating does. We already know what being phony gets us. Let's just try to keep it real, my nigga. Just a little bit, my nigga. That's why I'm saying, I really think that L Boogie, I really think that Seti and Pharaoh really don't pay attention to that nigga. They just know him as the dude who's doing the videos on Polite. That's it. That's it. And that nigga gonna fuck up their whole mission because he fraud, yo. Shametv got this nigga. Like, if you niggas go out banging on all these people, call yourself banging on all these fucking people, the Moors, the Hebrew Israelites, the House of Consciousness, all these people affiliated with House of Consciousness, how Polite and them scare everybody, how Shametv calls the police on people, all this shit, and you're running around with Kev Gills, Shametv is gonna fucking destroy that shit. And y'all know damn well I don't ever give Shametv credit for shit. Because he never does shit that's worthy of credit. Soon as he does, I will. Shametv, as soon as you do some real shit, I swear to God, I'll be the first nigga that say, damn, Shametv did some real shit right here. And I'm not going to say nothing else. I ain't going to bang on him. I'm going to just say he did some real shit and that's some stand-up shit finally. Or whatever the fuck or whatever. But until that time comes, you get what you get. But if anything I'm going to say about that nigga, that shit right there, he's going to destroy that shit. He's going to destroy it next week. No, fuck that. Today's Tuesday. He'll destroy that shit this week. Shametv will destroy that shit this week. Start banging on him or somebody like that, and you connected with Kev Gills and calling it Kev Gills. And this nigga got open audio all over the internet of Kev Gills laughing and chopping it up and talking about you. That situation with you and Pharaoh, you know, that was business. You know, no, it wasn't, nigga. It was him fucking him over and then calling the police on him. And while this was happening, while Shametv was doing what he was doing to you, Pharaoh, calling your PO and all that shit, all right, Boogie, see ya. While he was doing that shit, calling your PO and shit, Kev Gills was banging on you, talking cash shit, saying you don't teach shit, you need to get beat up on World Star, and somebody gonna film it, and then you the big little dude who run your fucking mouth too much, and all that shit. Yeah. The fuck? He's gonna drag that whole mission down. He's gonna drag that whole shit down. My year-end analysis of YouTube is, if a person has at least 10 to 15,000 subscribers or more, and they're unemployed, don't listen to a motherfucking thing they say. Shametv 2. Peace.